In this new workflow, we're going to cover how to send a note for secondary sign-off. Now, you should have a primary login in which you have primary sign-off, and then a secondary login which allows you to send a note and sign it requiring a secondary signature. So on your primary sign-off, you'll just sign here as normal. On your secondary account, to send a note for secondary sign-off, I'll put in my 4-digit PIN as normal. I can hit enter or save. Additionally, I'll get this additional pop-up here that allows me to choose who this needs to go to. So once I choose my user from this list, let's say this is going to go to Jessica Fuentes. I'll choose this individual, and I'll go ahead and hit OK. Once I do that, I'll sign off as the primary signer on this note. And then in addition to that, Jessica is going to receive a task in her My Task list to sign off additional. If I am the additional person that needs to sign off secondary, where I'm going to find this note is going to be in the upper left corner in the My Task list under the Soap Notes section. You'll see I have a task in here that says 1. So when I open this up here, I'll see the patient that I need to secondary sign off. It'll show the patient name and the encounter date. So I'll just go ahead and click on this encounter date to view this note, and we'll see the original note here that was signed. In order to secondary sign this, I'll go ahead and put in my 4-digit PIN here, and I can go ahead and countersign this as a secondary sign-off. The final piece to touch on here is the 3 different ways that a note can be chosen to populate. So if a patient is seen in 3 different appointments for chiro, for an ortho type visit, or even a rehab note, I have different options in this little drop down to control what note information will populate to my SOAP note. So if this is a chiro visit, this will only pull chiro notes. If it's an ortho visit, the same thing for rehab. Additionally, the most recent super bill for this encounter is the one that's going to show. So if I'm doing a rehab visit and I do a super bill on my rehab encounter from the office schedule on the left-hand side, only that super bill will populate now to my note. So this is what will help us control what information will populate to the note.